Well, hello. Yes, I got my hair up like that again. I like it. Put my hair up in these. Um, yeah. So, I tried to make this video the other day, a part 2 to my spiritual book, Still Needs, and it ended up turning into something completely different. So, here it is, and I'm going to continue with the books that I still need for my collection. So, here I go with that. And I think on the other video, I left off with the 10 books that were in my cart. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the books that I have past that are in my saved for later. And I've added a couple more to my screenshots, but I don't know which ones those are yet. So that is for another video. But without further ado, here's the books that I still need for my collection. Number 1, the 3 books of occult philosophy. Number 2, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm not going to say the authors or nothing. I am pronouncing the book name. All these books are on Amazon, so if you're curious, look them up. And I might say some books on here that are not technically nonfiction, but that's okay. I want them for my book collection anyways because I have a theory about something. And when it is no longer a theory and becomes proof real, I want to be able to say that I knew it. I knew it wasn't just a theory, or the only reason it's a theory now is because I can't prove it yet. But eventually, things that we didn't know 100 years ago or 200 or 1,000 years ago that we thought were theories or were theories, look at where they are now. They're no longer theories, they're factual, because back then it was just theorized because we didn't have positive proof that it was real. It was just a theory because it had been mentioned and spoke of, but you didn't have definite proof of it being real in existence. And that's all a theory is. And my theories, yes, they are a theory now because I cannot give you definite proof of it yet. But give it time. Give it time. I believe in time all things are possible. Through God, all things are possible. So, book number 3. Something in this book is true. Second edition. Book 4. Chasing American Monsters. Over 250 creatures, cryptoids, and I don't want to have to click on it, but it's a monster myth book. My eyebrows are always pointy, dude. What do you mean? That's how they grow, fella. They grow like that. This one always looks different than this one, but that's how they grow. I gotta fix it. My hair was. That's how they grow. I can't help it. Most people just got them round eyebrows. I got these eyebrows that supermodels go pluck, and that's how they want their eyes to look. Mine look like that natural. Anyways, here I go. Book, what was that? 5. This is book 5, The Gateway Experience, Brain Hemisphere Synchronization. I'm not going to say book numbers anymore because I kind of already have lost my place. So, the Giza Power Plant, Technologies of Ancient Egypt. Um, Haniabu, The Secret Files, the greatest UFO secrets of all time. Andromeda, The Secret Files, the flying submarines of the SS. Lost Cities and Ancient Mysteries of the Southwest. The Missing Diary of Admiral Richard E. Byrd. Sign and the Seal, The Quest for the Lost Ark of the Covenant. The author of that book has a series on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse. Pretty good series. I think it's like a 6-part series on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse. Check it out. Pretty good. The Complete Book of Numerology. Extraterrestrial Origins of Humanity. The Science Book. Big Ideas Simply Explained. Science Book. The Everything You Need to Know About the World. The Song of the Cell. An Exploration of Medicine and the New Human. Secret Machines, Book 1, Chasing Shadows. Atlantis, The Find of a Lifetime. The Secret Language of Birthdays. The Power of Birthdays, Stars, and Numbers. The Secret Language of Relationships. Project 369, The Key to the Universe. 3-in-1 Manifesting Mastery Collection. 3-in-1 The Magic of Manifesting Collection. The Numerology Bible, The Definite Guide to the Power of Numbers. The Complete Crystal Handbook, Your Guide to More Than 500 Crystals. The Crystal Bible, Volume 1 through 3. Encyclopedia of Crystals. The Minerals Encyclopedia, 700 Minerals, Gems, and Rocks. Inventions of Nikola Tesla, a complete set of patents by Nikola Tesla. Antarctica, the secret space program, from World War II to the current space race. They Came Before Columbus, the African presence in ancient America. The Lost World of Cham, Cham, the Trans-Pacific Voyages of the Champa. Technologies of the Gods, the Incredible Sciences of the Ancients. Ancient Technology in Peru and Bolivia. The Mystery of the Olmecs. The Invisible History of the Rosicrucians. I think that's how you say them, Rosicrucians. I think so. The World's Most Mysterious Secret Society. The Secret Doctrine of the Rosicrucians. Third Eye Spies. Learn remote viewing from the masters. Plato, Complete Works by Plato. Maps of the Ancient Sea Kings. Evidence of advanced civilizations. Great maps, the world's masterpieces explored and explained. UFOs, generals, pilots, and government officials. Underworld, the mysterious origins of civilization. Visionary, the mysterious origins of human consciousness. The Book of Barely Imagined Beings. Olmec Art in Ancient Mexico. Magicians of the Gods, the updated and expanded edition. The Light of Egypt, or the Science of the Soul and the Star. Between Death and Life, Conversations with the Spirit. The Holy Bible, the Geneva Bible of 1587, Volume 1. The Holy Bible, Geneva Bible of 1587, Volume 2. The Sacred History, How Angels, Mystics, and Higher Intelligence Made Our World. The Four Chinese Classics. Genesis, a mosaic of 100 exemplary creative minds. Genius Frequency, a dictionary of angels, including the fallen angels. Solara's Encyclopedia of Ancient and Forbidden Knowledge. Cultural Treasures of the World, from the relics of ancient empires. The Knowledge, How to Rebuild Civilization in the Aftermath of a Cataclysm. That, I'm interested to see what that book is about. Ancient Mexico and an enthralling guide to the Aztec Empire, Mayan civilization, The Secrets of the Great Pyramid, Deceptions and Myths of the Bible, The Red Sea Scrolls, How Ancient Papyri Revealed the Secrets of the Pyramids. I didn't even know about the Red Sea Scrolls. The Book of Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Ancient Inventions, The Music of Most Ancient Nations, The Indian's Book, Authentic Native American Languages or Legends, Lore, and Music, Native American Spirituality, Hoodoo and Voodoo, Secrets of Folk Magic, Root Work, Witchcraft, and everything that comes with voodoo and hoodoo. The Notebooks of Leonardo da Vinci, complete and illustrated. The Notebooks of Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, some of these books I want multiple of because I want to be able to compare them, because these say they're made by the same person, but one might have more pages, one might have a different publisher. I want to get them and compare them. Encyclopedia of Cryptozoology, Encyclopedia of Ancient Deities, National Geographic's Stargazer's Atlas, Manual of Egyptian archaeology, Ars Vericanus, advanced magical techniques, Giza and the pyramids, the definitive history. I can't pronounce that, but it's a false monarchy of demons. Is I think that's how you say it, and that comes with a. I think it's. Man, I can't remember what it is. I have to think about it. The Book of Forbidden Knowledge, Black Magic, Superstition. I can't see what the Japanese myths and legends, tales of heroes, gods, and monsters. Aristotle's and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. The North American Indian, the complete portfolios. The Greek magical papyra in translation. Books of Enoch Deluxe Collection. The Gods Never Left Us. Chariots of the Gods. Baba Yaga's Book of Witchcraft. The Fourth Book of Occult Philosophy. The Complete Illustrated Graham Grimoire. It's called The Complete Illustrated Graham Grimoire or The Red Dragon. The Complete Pixitrix, the occult classic of astrological magic. Icelandic magic, practical secrets of the Northern Grimoires. The Damon O'Ladder's Guide to Demonic Magic. It doesn't say demonic. Abitrail concerning the magic of the ancients. The False Monarchy of Demons Deluxe editions. That the only one that I can find. It is a leatherback book, but man, this one book is like $80, and there's only 2 left. I'm probably not going to get one. Maybe I can find one eventually. The Sworn Book of Hornerus. Munich Manual of Demonic Magic. Native American Myths and Legends, 3 books in 1. The Book of Sacred Magic of Abralim the Mage. Clavis or Key to the Magic of Solomon. The Book of Barbarium, the New Translation. 6th and 7th Book of Books of Moses. The Goetia of Dr. Rudd. The Complete Prophecies of Nostradamus. 12 Laws of Being Human. 12 Laws of Life. 12 Laws of Karma. 12 Laws of the Universe. Already got that one. The Rosicrucian's Handbook and Hermetic Textbooks of Success Secrets. The Essential Rummy, New Expanded Edition. Signs and Symbols, an illustrated guide to their origins and meanings. The Metaphysics, Tales of Japan, Traditional Stories of Monsters and Magic. Native American Herbalist Bible, 13 books in 1. The Complete Prophecies of Nostradamus. The Old Farmer's Almanac, The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, The Galdra Book, Pixitrix, a medieval treatise on astral magic, Codex Gigas, uh, it's the Devil's Bible. It's $101 by itself. Expensive book, but it's the Devil's Bible, or it's a copy of it. But the Devil's Bible, if you look it up, the Devil's Bible is like supposedly made by a monk that lost his faith and he was going to be killed or something like that. He was put in a cell, and the night that he was going to be killed, he was trying to write a book about the devil, but he was like, he knew that he wasn't going to finish in time, so he prayed that the devil take him over so that he could write the book. And apparently the devil possessed him and wrote that book. I think something similar to that. But yeah, that's the Devil's Bible. And when people are going to tell me, you don't need nothing like that. Don't get nothing like that. I understand you and I hear you. But me and God's relationship, my relationship with God, my relationship with Jesus, my relationship with angels and demons and the devil are on an even keel. If God created everything that ever was, is, and will be, guess what? Then he created the devil. He created everything. He's the creator of creation, which means he created everything in existence, which means he controls everything in existence. In that sense of things, if you are going to know your enemy and know your enemy's tricks and know how your enemy operates, then you have to know your enemy. How do you expect to live a righteous path if your enemy throws up so many tricks to trick you into thinking it's right? Wouldn't you want to know the tricks that he uses so you can know what you're up against? That's why I'm being told to get all this, is that way I can read these and I can know. You never go into battle without a game plan. Do you think in the history of anyone going to war, they haven't done recon on who they're going against first to know a little bit about them? You don't go against an enemy not knowing a damn thing about them, or you will get slaughtered. Keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. That way you know their every move. Come on, people. It can't be that hard to realize that. The Grand Grimoire, the Red Dragon, Sinister Forces, the Manson Secret, a grimoire of American political witchcraft. I think that's what it says. Sinister Forces, a warm gun, a grimoire of American political witchcraft. The 9 Sinister Forces, a grimoire of America's political witchcraft. Oh, there's book 1 and 2. A Year with Rummy, daily readings. UFO and God, the extraordinary true story of Chris Bledsoe. Rose Book of Bible charts, maps, and timelines. Encyclopedia of beasts, monsters, and myth, legend, and folklore. Empath and Psychic Abilities, the Complete Survival Guide. Encyclopedia of Demons in World Religions and Cultures. Encyclopedia of Spirits and Ghosts in World Mythology. The Element Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. Them, it's just called Them, THEM. but on the front cover it looks like little gray aliens. I'm guessing that would be the them. Dang, these books are no longer available. Forbidden Science number 1, Forbidden Science number 2, Forbidden Science number 3, Forbidden Science number 4, Forbidden Science number 5. Dimensions, a classic book of alien contact. Confrontations, a scientist's search for alien contact. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Ancient Greek Philosophers. Journey of the Souls. Case Studies of Life Between Lives. The Complete Wycliffe Bible, the Old Testament and New Testament, and Apocrypha. The Paranormal Dictionary, a complete user's guide. I think everything you need to know about the paranormal. The Astral Plane, the 1896 esoteric classic. Clairvoyance, Invisible Helpers, Holy Bible, Masonic Heirloom Edition, The Golden Dawn, the original account of the teachings, and it goes on from there. The Kabbalah, Lost Cities, Ancient Tombs, 100 Discoveries that changed the world. The Lost Book of Enki, Memories and Prophecies of an Extraterrestrial God. The Immortal Key, The Secret History of the Religion with No Name. The Road to Elysius, Unveiling the Secret of the Mysteries. The Problem of Increasing Human Energy. Writings from Ancient Egypt. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. Holy Bible King James Version 1611 edition. The Tyndale New Testament Bible 1526 edition. Lost Books of the Bible, The Great Rejected Text. The Holy Kabbalah Dover Occult. Holy Bible Ethiopic Version. That's the Bible that I really, really want, and it is $102. $102.70. But that's the Bible I really, really want. I want all my Bibles, all my holy books first. Books on the angels, demons, and the Bibles and stuff, the holy books first, and then everything else will come. But those are my firsts that I need. The Complete Apocrypha, all 50 last books of the Bible, or lost books of the Bible. The Complete Apocrypha of the Ethiopian Bible, 20 missing books. Journeys Out of the Body, the classic work on out-of-body experiences. The Quran, Oxford's World's Classics. I have one, but I want multiple, like I say, so I can compare them. And you might think, why would you already have the book? Why would you want more? You don't get one book ever that is written by one single person, that is published, or even if it is written by multiple people and published by multiple people, you don't get that one book that is supposed to be fact and truth and the way it is, and you read that book and believe every word of it. No, that's not what you're put here for. You're not put here to follow what someone else, another man, another human has created and supposedly truth, and you take that as truth. You're meant to seek the truth for yourself. It's your own path. This is your own life, your own way to God. So what I'm doing, the reason I'm getting multiple is so I can compare them to see what they say. But regardless of what they say, I know what I feel. I know what I know. And I know, I just know. I know my relationship with the all, with God, with everything. Some people may not, but my job is to look at these and eventually write my own book to where I get my own comparative narrative from all these. But then with that, and on top of what I know, it will give me more definite, uh, uh, more of a truer definition of what to put in my book. And my book is you don't have to read what I write. You don't ever have to read what I write. But yes, I will eventually publish my book just like everyone else has written many, many, many different Bibles, many, many, many different whatever. You can read them. Mine is going to be called A Soul Story. It's going to be a book series. My personal experience and everything that I've learned on my personal journey myself. You don't have to read it. You don't have to believe anything that's in it. But eventually I will write it, and everything that's in every single one of these books will eventually go into there. Why? It's not because of what's in these books, it's because of what is in me and what I know. But I want to be able to have these books so when somebody asks me a question about what's in my books and on how did I get it, instead of saying from God, I can say, okay, yeah, my answer, yeah, I get all my information just comes to me. But it's also, if you want to look it up to anything else, here's another book that you can read. This other book will say the exact same thing I said, just worded differently. That's it. I mean, believe me or believe me not, but who are you to judge me? I don't judge you. Whatever you believe in, I've never said you're wrong, even when I write my books. I'm never going to say that these other books are wrong because I don't believe that. I believe that they're right. I believe that you're right. Whatever you believe in, whether you believe in nothing or you believe in something, I don't think you're wrong. I believe you are exactly where you need to be. Everything is planned perfect for a reason. You believe that way and you feel that way and you view that way for a reason. There's a reason why I'm here, a reason why you're there. Follow your path. Don't judge no one else for the things that they do. Look at yourself first. Before you judge others, look at yourself and see how perfect you have been in your life. And if you have been this perfect, righteous person who's done no wrong, then by all means, go out and judge somebody for when they do wrong. But if you're not that perfect person that has done everything right, hasn't done everything right, who are you to judge someone else for what they do or what they say? You're no different than the people that you're supposedly judging. You judging them in the first place, even if you was right or wrong, that is still not your place. That is God's place to sort you out. That is not your place. It's not my place. It's not anyone else's place but God's. He sorts out who he wants to keep, who he wants to send back, who needs to learn the lesson, who has learned the lesson, period. But at the same time, whatever you believe for a reason. You believe for a reason because you were created with free will and he gave you free will to use it to your advantage and to create this reality that you live in. So in that sense, whatever you believe happens to you in your life will happen to you in your life. Also after death, whatever you believe will happen to you after death, guess what? You use free will to make that assumption. God will allow it to happen to you. So if you believe you'll go to heaven, guess what? You get to experience heaven because you believed it with your free will and you made that choice. If you believe that you will experience hell, guess what? God will allow you to experience that because you used free will to create that. If you believe that nothing happens, you just black out and that's it. God will allow you to experience that. Why? Because he created you with free will and he loves you so much that he will let you experience that because that is what you created with your free will. Do you see what I'm saying? You create your reality. Everything that is you here and is you there and everywhere else, you create it. God created you, but he allows you to be the creator. Once you start realizing how powerful you really are, you can start to create your universe around you, create your reality around you to anything that you want because God allows it. Read a book. Read the Bible. If you really read the Bible and read every single page, I'm not talking about certain certain parts that you like. Not only just one Bible, read multiple Bibles. God is in everything. He is in me. He is in you. He is in the air, the water, the fire, the earth. He's in everything because He created it. Well, do you know what that means? That if God is in everything, experiencing everything, and He created you, and He created you so that you may use free will to make a choice. Well, guess what that means? You can create your reality. If God created reality and you are a part of God, that means you can be the creator too. You can experience life as He's experiencing life through you as you allow. But everything is His. You have to give yourself to Him completely in life and in death. That's just how it is. For you to love life, you have to love your death. You cannot fear death and think that you grow from that. How do you grow? How is it talked about in the Bible that you grow? The experiences that we have, the trials and tribulations that we go through. You can't love life and then hate death and expect to advance that way. You have to love life and love death to advance. That's how you grow. I have already done that. And once you start to realize that, there's an awakening process that in all these books talk about that happens, that you realize that you are not just a single life form having a single life. You can be forever, eternal. It talks about that in the Bible. You are eternal because your soul never dies. It carries on. But the whole thing is when you're put here in physical form, in human form, you don't remember these things because of your trials and tribulations lessons. And probably because in a past life or something you have done before is not allowing you to wake up. You have to learn your place, learn your mistakes so you can get them right, so you can correct them, so you can wake up and realize these things and move forward with your life and start to be bigger than what you really are, because that's what we're meant to be. Read the Bible. Everything I'm saying is said in every single Bible. Read it if you don't believe me. It might be worded different, but read it. I'm putting it in simple forms. Mind Training, The Great Collection. Sacred Origins of Profound Things. America Before, The Key to Earth's Lost Civilizations. Forbidden Archaeology, The Hidden History of the Human Race. The Ancient Language of Sacred Sound. Secrets of Anti-Gravity Propulsion. Welcome to the Masquerade, Prelude to the Coming Reset. The Falsification of Science, Our Distorted Reality. The Falsification of History, Our Distorted Reality. Conspirators' Heresy, The Story of the Committee of 300. The One World, Tartanius. The Son of Knowledge, an Arabic grimoire. The Phantom Atlas, the greatest myths, lies, and blunders. The Sacred Network. Wotan's Holy Rites and Rituals, Book of Blotar. Early Medieval Ireland, 400 through 1200. Spirits in Stone, The Secrets of Megalithic America. The Ancient Religion of the Sun, The Wisdom Bringers, and the Lost Civilization of the Sun. Before Atlantis, 20 million years of human and pre-human cultures. The Asatru Edda, Sacred Lore of the North. The Sacred Books of the Egyptian Gnostic. The Colbrin Bible, 21st Century Master Edition. Religions of the Ancient World. The Ancient Worldwide System, The Diamond Sutra. These books I really want too. It's a series of books, I think, or no, it's a 3-volume set, but they're called The Complete Mystical Records. And if you know this name, you'll know this name. If you don't know this name, look this dude up, man, because when I found out who he was, holy crap. I really want these books, but after I read them, I'll show you the price of this 3-book set. The Complete Mystical Records of John Dee, of Dr. John Dee. Look at the price of them. $125 for 3 books. But hey, man, the amount of knowledge that's in these 3 books. Most people are going to read these books, and I guarantee you, like out of the 3 books, probably 2 3/4 of the books, that when most people read them, all that knowledge that they read are going to go right over their head, because it's just look them up. Dr. John Dee. D-E-E. Look them up. John Dee's 5 books of mystery. The Wisdom of the World, the Human Experience of the Universe. I can't read that. Philosophy in Word and Name. Myths, Wisdom, and Apocalypse. That was the same thing. Philosophies in the World and Name. Myths, Wisdom, Apocalypse. Incredible I can never say that word right. Archaeology, inspiring places from our human past. Archaeology, the essentials guide to our human past. Lost civilizations, the secret histories and suppressed technologies of the ancients. Secret history, conspiracies from ancient aliens to the New World Order. The Bigfoot Book, the Encyclopedia of Sasquatch, Yeti, and cryptoid primates. Hidden History, Ancient Aliens and Suppressed Origins of Civilization. Ancient Gods, Lost Histories, Hidden Truths, and the Conspiracies of Silence. The Existence and Attributes of God, Volumes 1 and 2. The Complete Dead Sea Scrolls in English, 7th edition. Classical Mythology A to Z, an Encyclopedia of Gods and Goddesses. Bullfinch's Mythology. Spirits of the Earth, a Guide to Native American Symbols. Medicine Cards, the Discovery of Power through the Ways of Ancients. Okay. Animal Speak, the spiritual and magical powers of creatures great and small. Animal Spirit Guides. Wisdom of the Shamans. The Medicine Bag. Shaman Rituals and Ceremonies for Personal Transformation. Shamanic Power Animals. Embracing the teachings of our non-human friends. The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross. The Native American Book of the Dead. Reincarnation Beliefs of North American Indians. The Book of the Hopi. Blue Planet Project Trilogy, 3 books in one. Egyptian Mythology, A Guide to Gods and Goddesses, A Dictionary of Physics, Oxford Quick Reference, Scholastic Magic, Rituals and Revelations in Early Jewish Mystery, The 12th Planet, The Stairway to Heaven, The War of the Gods and Men, The End of Days, Armageddon and Prophecies of the Return, Life on the Edge, The Coming Age of Quantum Biology, The Earth Book, From Beginning to End of Our Planet, 250 Minerals in the History of Earth Science. Oh, this book is expensive too. It's called The Book of Cells, a breviary of cytopathology, and it's like cells and stuff in the body. But look how expensive that dadburn book is. $227 for a book. Shoot. The Lost Ways, Earth and Introduction to Physical Geology, The Book of Stones, Who They Are and What They Teach Us, or What They Teach, A Dictionary of Geology and Earth Sciences, A Dictionary of Biology, A Dictionary of Chemistry, God and Creation, A New Theology of Creation and the Spirit of God, The Wisdom of Zora, an Anthology of Texts, 3-volume set. That's a $110 book, or 3-volume book set. Mythology, 75th Anniversary Illustrated Edition, Greek. The Emerald Tablet, Alchemy for Personal Transformation. Gilgamesh, a New English Version. Nikola Tesla, Lectures and Patents. Wizard, The Life and Times of Nikola Tesla. Dead Sea Scrolls, a New Translation. 1599 Geneva Bible in Old English. The Geneva Bible, the Bible of Protestant Reformation. Cleansing Rites of, I ain't even going to try to pronounce that, but it is Aztec. Popol Vuh, the definitive edition of the Mayan book of the dawn of life and the goddesses and gods of kings, I think, something like that. An illustrated dictionary of gods and symbols in ancient Mexico and the Maya. Codex Summa-Syraphorensis, 40th Anniversary Edition. I'll show it to you. It's another $100 book. But yeah, that Sinaphrenius word before 40th, whatever that says. I can try to pronounce it if I think about it, but I didn't want to. The Codex Borgia, a full-color restoration of ancient Mexico and ancient Mexican art. I think that's what it says. Oh, it's no longer available, but it's the Vonich manuscript. That one, pretty crazy too. Kabbalistic Astrology, the Sacred Tradition of the Hebrew Sages. Encyclopedia of Quantum Human Design. The Tree of Life, an illustrated study in magic. The Hermetic Museum, restored and enlarged. The Secret Texts of the Hellenic Polyism. The Oracles of Apollo, practical and ancient Greek deviation. Hellenismos, practicing Greek polytheism, something like that. Hymns for the gods from Olympias to Asgard. The shamanic Quabalia, a mystical path to uniting the tree of life. Path working and the tree of life. Hasha yoga, the Kabbalistic tree. Kabbalah, key to your inner power. Yeah, I have quite a bit of these books because there was a lot of them that was recommended to me. Because some of these books, like I say, there might be only 3 or 4 pages in one book that is not in another one that you need to go with it. You see what I'm saying? Like some of these books, the reason I'm going to get several and compare them is because one book might be 100 pages when one book might be 400 pages. And you would think, well, I'm going to get the 400-page one because it covers everything, right? Yes and no. That 400-page book might be in this 100-page book. There might be 2 or 3 pages or 1 page or half a paragraph in this 100-page book that is not in that 400-page book that needs to be. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to think if there's a higher Illuminati or whatever you want to call them, the ones that rule this world. When you put out books and stuff like that, if they knew that you was putting a whole 100% book together with all the sacred secret knowledge of the ancients that could give you the same power that they have, you don't think that they would try to dictate and rule that and change that to where it was separated through different books but you didn't know it? I would do that if I wanted to keep it for myself. You got to think, to fight the devil, what would the devil do? You have to think. Have you ever heard that saying? Well, it's on Inglourious Basterds. I just watched it the other day. When the one guy, the Nazi guy, came in there and he was looking for the Jews, and he was like, "Your house was already searched by soldiers before, and they said they didn't find nothing. But they have the brain of a hawk. They looked in the barn, they looked in your attic, they looked everywhere that a hawk would look. But me, I acquaint the Jews to rats. They did not think like a rat. They thought like a hawk. So they looked everywhere a hawk would be. They didn't think to look where a rat would hide. So I think to myself, where would a rat hide? It's similar to that, what I'm saying. What would the devil do? Put yourself in his shoes, so to speak. What would he do if he was trying to blindside you to the world around you, keep your eyes, keep a screen in front of your eyes so you never woke up and looked at the world around you and seen what was really going on? If you always sit here on the screen, used to it was chains around your ankles and feet. That's how they kept you in slavery, right? Well, nowadays it's different distractions. But if you never look up, you'll never see the cage that you're still in. If you look up, if you don't look up, you'll never see that there's a cage that you're still in. You'll never see it if you never look up. You think you're free? You're not really free. We are still oppressed by other people on this planet and other higher power forces on this planet. But they're just on this planet. Or it's like they just think they have power. They don't have power. You're not above God. But at the same time, for so long now, they'll never have perfection because they're not perfect. But for so long now, they've kept all of us, not black, not white, not Asian, not male, not female, not young, not old, not wealthy, not poor. They've kept all of us oppressed and pushed down. And it's time we push back. But for that to happen, black, white, Asian, rich, poor, male, female, we're all going to have to unite to fight back. That's what it's going to take. If you don't, you're going to have to put your race aside. Put your desire to hate somebody else because they're different than you. Put that aside. You can't be that way no more. Is that what God tells you to do? To hate somebody because their skin color? To hate somebody because they wear a turban? To hate somebody because they worship Satan instead of God? Your God don't tell you to do that. God don't say do that. He says love everyone. Love your neighbor. Love your enemy. That's what he says to do. And even the Devil's Bible. Look some of it up. Look up some of the stuff that's actually in the Devil's Bible. It's not all about hate. It's really not. But I'm not saying follow the Devil's Bible. I'm saying make your mind up. But wherever you go, that's where you go. But keep going. 32 Paths of Wisdom. Kabbalah in the Tree of Life. The Kemetic Tree of Life. Ancient Egyptian metaphysics. Spirituality before religions. The Kabbalistic Tree of Life. Astral Dynamics, the complete book of out-of-body experiences. The projection of astral body. Projection of the astral body. Explorations in consciousness. Discovery of the presence of God. Transcending the levels of consciousness. A map of consciousness explained. Ultimate Journey. These are good books. I'm going to tell you this author. His name is Robert A. Monroe. He is the owner and creator of the Monroe Institute, which is from the Gateway Experience. Check him out. He's some of the work they do, Third Eye Spies and all that kind of stuff. He created a bunch of this semi-hint. You know what I'm trying to say. But he's the creator or the one that gave it all a name and put books, and he actually opened a school or a college or something in I can't remember where it is, but I have an app on my phone for it. But yeah, Ultimate Journey, Far Journeys, The Phase, Shattering the Illusion of Reality, Empath, a complete guide for developing your gift and finding your sense of self. The Eye of the One, from which nothing is hidden. Reality and subjectivity. Truth versus falsehood. How to tell the difference. Reality, spirituality in modern man. Healing and recovery. Letting go, the pathway of surrender. Samadhi, unity of consciousness and existence. Meditation, first and last step from understanding to practice. Soul guide on planet Earth. The process of realization. The moon, magnet for the soul. Everything is perfect. Why do we not see it? Religiousness, instructions for use. Shamekwaya, an ancient science of nature and the human soul. Awakening, the unity of the outer and inner worlds. The Astral Projection Guidebook, Mastering the Art of Astral Travel. Adventures Beyond the Body, How to Experience Out-of-Body Travel. A Kabbalistic Universe. The Anatomy of Fate. Kabbalah and Astrology. Introduction to the World of the Kabbalah. Psychology in Kabbalah. Adam and the Kabbalistic Trees. The Reality of ESP, a physicist's proof of psychic abilities. The Case of Astral Projection, Hallucination or Reality, 1936. Scienza, Mathematics, Physics, Chemistry, Biology, and Astronomy. Quadrivium, the Four Classical Liberal Arts. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Empath and Psychic Abilities Bible, 3 books in one. Psychic Witch, a metaphysical guide to meditation. Astral Dynamics, a new approach to out-of-body experiences. Search for hidden sacred knowledge. The Convoluted Universe, Book 1. Custodians Beyond Abductions, or Beyond Abduction. The Convoluted Universe, Book 2. The Convoluted Universe, Book 3. Legacy from the Stars. The Convoluted Universe, Book 4 and 5. Destiny of Souls. New Case Studies of Life Between Lives. Wisdom of Souls, Case Studies of Life Between Lives. The Illustrated Signs and Symbols Source Book. Psychology and Alchemy. Be Here Now. Life Between Lives, Hypnotherapy for Spiritual Regression. Life After Life. The Art of War. Reincarnation, the Missing Link in Christianity. Legend of Star Crash. How to Read Akashic Records. A Secret of Divine Love Journal. Fingerprints of the Gods. The Heart of Buddha's Teachings. The Tibetan Book of the Living and Dying. Alchemy and Mysticism. The Magical Treatise of Solomon, or Hygromontia, something like that. The Old Testament, it's a 2-volume set. I can't pronounce that name, but it starts with a P. The Complete Guide to Astrology. The Tibetan Book of the Dead. KJV Holy Bible. Yes, I have multiple. Like I said, I have multiple of these books because I want to compare them. Because this Bible is written and published by someone different. It might be the same book, King James Bible. Different publisher, they can put in what they want to. They can take out what they want to. They're the publisher of it. Different writers. They can change a word if they want to. They don't have to copy it the exact same way. That's why I want multiple. I want to see how they've changed, if they have changed. And if they haven't changed, Well, they haven't. The Lotus Sutra, the Complete Jewish Study Bible, the Clear Quran, and that's it. That's all the books that I have so far that I need. And like I say, I've screenshotted a couple more, but I cannot remember. Here's one of them. It's Morals and Dogma of the Ancient and Accepted Scottish Rite of Freemason. I might have mentioned that in my other book. I don't know. Sometimes when something leads me to a book, I will screenshot it because I can't put nothing else in my cart because I have 10 books in my cart right now that are my next 10 books to get. Those 10 books are my next 10 books to get. So I'm not putting anything else in my cart because I want them 10 books next. The World's Wisdom, Sacred Text of World's Religions. I might have had that one too. I don't know. But there's just a few of them, not too many of them. I think that's it. Yeah, the Clavister Key. I already have that one saved. Books. I already have that one saved too. That one too. That one too. Okay, so I've already looked those books up. But yeah, that's it. And hopefully, after I get these books, like I'm also writing my own book, but I've had to take a break on it because I've just had to take a break on it. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It is almost 3 o'clock, but I slept really late today. And I got to get back on my schedule of not sleeping all freaking day long. Yeah, it's hot during the day, so I don't like to be awake in the daytime, but I'm fixing to have to do a little bit of work in the next couple days or so I have to be awake for that during the daytime. So I don't know, today is supposed to be one of the first days, but hey, I don't know. He said it could be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so I don't know. I'm just going to have to be awake and prepared for it. So that's one thing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. And as always, I love you and God bless you. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. You can reach out to me on Facebook or TikTok, either one. I have Instagram, Snapchat, and all that stuff, but or Twitter, but I'm never on them. TikTok and Facebook is the main ones you can reach me at. Legend Lost 1990. Check me out. That's my TikTok, and I'm pretty sure that is my YouTube. Well, you already know that. Facebook. My Facebook is Chad Foster Jr. This is my Facebook. What the heck? But yeah, that's my Facebook. So look me up, check me out, follow me on Facebook. You know, I'm going on 3,000 followers on here. Well, check me out. Excuse me, sorry. As always, I love you. God bless you. And please donate. I have Cash App, PayPal links somewhere. Find them. I have GoFundMe's. Please find them. Donate to support. And always keep God in your mind and in your heart all the time. Not just right now I'm thinking about God, and then in 5 minutes from now I'm thinking about sticking a needle in one of my veins. I know that was extreme, but to know God and to be godly is not be godly right now and then don't think about God until tomorrow. That is not being godly. You have to think about God every every second, every second. All right. Love you too, Dad. I'll talk to you later. Good night. And I love you all. Good night. And God bless.